Imagine standing under the blazing African sun, where temperatures soar and the rays beat down relentlessly. Now ask yourself, how does the human body adapt to such extremes? The answer begins over 200,000 years ago when the very first humans emerged in East Africa. These early humans were hunters, gatherers, and survivors. But there was something unique about them, something that would shape generations to come: their skin. You see, skin isn't just a covering. It's a natural armor protecting us from the outside world. And in Africa, that world was filled with intense sunlight, UV rays, heat, and danger. Over time, something fascinating happened. The skin of African ancestors grew darker, not by accident, but by necessity. Let's break it down. At the heart of this story is a tiny but powerful pigment called melanin. Think of melanin as the body's built-in sunblock, a natural defense system. Melanin is produced by cells in the skin called melanocytes. The more melanin you have, the darker your skin. But here's the magic: melanin doesn't just color your skin, it protects it. In Africa, where the sun's UV radiation is extremely strong, having more melanin was a lifesaver. It shielded the body from the harmful effects of the sun, like skin cancer, DNA damage, and dehydration. So, over thousands of years, humans who had more melanin were healthier, lived longer, and had more children, passing down their darker skin to the next generation. It was evolution in action, survival of the fittest, painted in deep, rich tones of brown and black. You might be wondering, if humans started in Africa and had dark skin, why are some people lighter today? Here's the twist in the story. As humans began to migrate out of Africa into colder, less sunny places like Europe and Asia, they faced new challenges. The sun wasn't as strong, and food sources changed. Suddenly, the need for heavy melanin protection dropped. In fact, in these new regions, too much melanin could be a disadvantage because it blocked sunlight from helping the body produce vitamin D, which is essential for strong bones and immune systems. So, people in less sunny places evolved to have lighter skin, allowing just enough sunlight to pass through to make vitamin D, but not so much that it caused damage. That's why today, human skin color ranges from the deepest ebony to the palest ivory, a beautiful map of migration, adaptation, and survival. Let's zoom in on Africa again. Scientists have studied African skin extensively and found something incredible. The melanin in dark skin doesn't just offer sun protection, it's also more evenly distributed and long-lasting than in lighter skin. This means African skin is more resilient against aging, sunburn, and certain skin diseases. In fact, African skin can resist UV damage up to 10 times more effectively than lighter skin. That's not just fascinating, it's powerful. But even more fascinating is the fact that the genetics behind dark skin are ancient and diverse. Studies show that the genes responsible for darker skin are among the oldest in the human genome. That means black skin is not a mutation, it's the original. It's the foundation of humanity. So when we talk about African skin, we're not just talking about color, we are talking about heritage, biology, and brilliance. Sadly, over centuries, skin color became a reason for discrimination, judgment, and division, especially during colonialism, slavery, and racism. People forgot that skin color was a biological response to geography, not a measure of intelligence, worth, or character. Dark skin was wrongly labeled as inferior, when in reality, it was nature's masterpiece of protection and resilience. Even today, there are myths that darker skin doesn't need sunscreen, false, or that it can't get sunburned, also false. These ideas are not just wrong, they are harmful. The truth is, all skin needs care and respect, and all skin tells a story, but the story of African skin is one of ancient brilliance, strength, and adaptation. Let's stop seeing color as a division and start seeing it as the beautiful result of evolution and survival. Look around the world today. African skin is celebrated in fashion, beauty, art, and culture. Supermodels like Alec Weck, actors like Lupita Nyong'o, and artists across the globe are redefining beauty, proving that black is bold, black is beautiful, and black is powerful. Science has confirmed what many have always known: melanin-rich skin is uniquely strong, youthful, and radiant. It holds moisture better, resists wrinkles longer, and fights sun damage like a warrior. But even beyond beauty, African skin tells a tale of origin, a reminder that all of humanity began in Africa. That we all, regardless of current skin tone, share ancestors who once walked under the African sun. So when we celebrate African skin, we're not just celebrating a people, we are celebrating where we all come from. So let's go back to the original question. Why are Africans black? Because their ancestors lived under intense sun and their bodies evolved to protect them with melanin as a natural shield. Because darker skin helped them survive, thrive, and pass on their legacy. Because black skin isn't just a color, it's a testament to strength, adaptation, and history. And here's something powerful: the first humans were black. That means, in a way, black is the original human skin color. Everything else came later, as we spread and adapted to new environments. So next time you wonder about skin color, remember this. It's not about shades, it's about stories. And the story of African skin is one of power, science, beauty, and pride. Now that you know the truth, what does it mean to you? How does it change the way you see people or yourself? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's have an honest, respectful conversation. And if you learned something new today, like, share, and subscribe, because the more we understand each other, the better this world becomes. If you enjoyed this journey through science and history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more eye-opening stories.